Welcome to part 2. We're in a strange location with Calm Person's Steam avatar, which can only mean one thing. Which is that. Also, there's a secret back here which contains this stuff. Anyways, let's brandish our sawed-off. Carefully inch out through here. Save the game. And quickly go on to accomplish our mission. First, we need to eliminate the Chris Chanta and not take the time to question why the world just ends when you pass over that line. Go in here, get some bug bait, which is the worst weapon ever. I will explain later, because I don't have time to explain now. Replenish our weed supply, because there's no more weed in the rest of the game. I think. I didn't take the time to check. Eliminate the rest of the Chris Chans. Be very careful not to shoot the toilet, otherwise you will not be able to complete the level. And that's how you do it. It's not like I have around 10 failed runs from earlier, or anything like that. Anyways. Got some health. And we got a MIDI of Bittersweet Symphony for some reason. Actually, I actually know the reason for that one. It's because I suggested it. Anyways.
I'm Chris Hansen.
You know, sometimes thinking is too hard, and, you know, questioning things such as why Chris Hansen is trying to kill me, and why this Baron of Hell is throwing bacon which kills you instantly, you know, it's questions like that that you just shouldn't take the time to ask, because it will do nothing but cause your brain hurt. Anyways, I'm completely out of ammunitions, except for my saw thrower. So, let's use the saw thrower. Provided I keep them away from a wall. Just one saw should be enough for both of them. Okay. Don't know what exactly triggered this switch to appear, but okay. And it looks like my saw didn't do the job. And that switch gave us these items. Didn't really need them, because the only one worth having, that being the double-barreled handgun, I already got back in level 3. Here's a Magnum that I don't really plan on using. And here's the Smasher, which is the next step up in the shotgun tiers of Knee Deep in the Money Episode 2. Back into this corner. And eliminate the threat which is in front of you, and die because I did it wrong. Not actually all the way back to where I was before, just because I wanted to prove a point. I already grabbed all the items from that pedestal over there, but if I were particularly inclined to get them without pressing the switch, or just didn't know that the switch existed, I could simply jump over these trees. But I don't feel like doing that now, because there's nothing there, and I don't want to prove my point that badly. Anyways, now we're back to where we died before, so let's save the game. And eliminate the threat for real this time, without screwing it up. Alright. Okay. Gotta get that saw thrower ready again. Why? Because if you don't have your saw thrower out at this point, because you lack ammo for anything else, you will be reginated! And I believe that this Reggie marks the first instance in KDIM history of a boss having more than one attack. And my saw thrower didn't help me in this particular situation. What a shame. Let's try that again. Heh. Let's try that again. No, I don't know why Reggie's default sound is the Power Rangers theme, but anyways, we gotta grab the Wii U and bail, except that's not a Wii U, it's the Wii U gamepad, and I don't know if there's any penalty for grabbing it quick or not. Always a good sign when your levels are named after in-jokes. Case in point, this other level named after a can of bacon calm person in-joke. Anyways, I'd like to take this opportunity to demonstrate... As I was saying, I'd like to take this opportunity to demonstrate just how terrible of a weapon that bug bait I picked up back in that level with the Chris Chans in the toilet is. Gotta find it first, though. This Dora has only 100 health points, which, for reference, is the same amount as a regular demon from the original Doom 2 game, and Doom 1 for that matter. Look at how many hits it takes. Still going. Still going. I'm not missing or anything most of the time, but this is just how long it takes to put down even an enemy with a moderate amount of health with this bug bait. It is, by Can of Bacon's own description, the worst weapon ever. And also, according to Can of Bacon, like it was in its original Gmod form. Wasn't that fun to watch? Anyways, don't want to waste all that time again if I die, but we got a BFG 9000 out of the deal. And this one Commander Keen is being belligerent. And I will show this Commander Keen what I do to belligerent things. Get that BFG 9000 out again. Because that. Let's try that again. Just gotta deal with this one quick before she has the time to use a BFG attack on you. And finally, more story. Well, alright then. Still got some leftover BFG ammo from the previous stage. And as we all know, the first thing anyone should do if they happen to end up in the hood is break into people's houses and steal their snapbacks. And here we have the typical hood enemies of white boys wearing turbans. Because, you know, if you've ever been to the hood, you know that that's just the kind of thing that goes down there. I should know. I've been in the hood once or twice. Anyways. Here we see the master strategy for dealing with white boys wearing volleyball turbans. Just gotta do this until they're all gone. If I survive long enough. Yeah, I believe that the threat has been neutralized. And there's another Haruhi. Because there was one back in Compton, but I didn't point her out. Because, you know, when you go to the hood, you just encounter Haruhi Suzumiya. That's just the way the hood works. Can't eat this giant Bob Evans smiley potato. How sad. Man, I haven't even been to a Bob Evans in years. If I recall correctly, I'm not missing much. And as it turns out, I was wrong about that spot in the level with the Pepsi being the only place to replenish your weed. And now, time to relieve some of the stress that's been built up by the save sound, and the pistol sound, and pretty much anything else that used that sound by beating the crap out of some toilets with a baseball bat. And you know what? Just to mix it up, let's get this last one with a shovel. Oh no! It's a bad visual pun! Oh, that's just rude. How dare you insult my level of American-ness based on whether or not I can eliminate a Hulk Hogan. And now we gotta deal with all the volleyball turbaned white boys again. And a double barrel handgun here, just in case you didn't grab the previous two. Because they were in vaguely secretive locations. Can't even tell if I'm hitting anything now. Okay, now that one was kind of obvious. don't believe I've completely eliminated every one of them yet, and now I'm just firing at nothing in the hopes that it'll collide with my bullets. Oh, what do you know? It didn't. And apparently, when you get attacked by a white boy wearing a volleyball for a hat, you become foreign. Because, you know, that's just the way the world works. Anyways. Let's try this for the time which I've lost count of. Come on now. Hey now. And now time to do this again. Since I'm sure you don't want to watch it again after I've already done it twice, let's speed this up. Alright, now that that's been done again, I don't think there's really anything else here that I haven't already investigated. There's the toilets again. If I had any leftover BFG ammo, I think I could take them out in one clean sweep, but no. Let's just do it like this. The hood way. Save here so that I don't get killed by the bad visual pawn and end up having to do everything all over again. Now you see, I got killed by the bad visual pawn again, but didn't have to do everything over that time, because that's just the kind of thing that happens when you're smart about your save positions. Anyways, we're on the home stretch now, just gotta find the correct pathway. And this, African man clutching large amounts of money is an indication that you are not going the right way. And I don't believe that Hulk Hogan can fit through. I believed wrong. Let's try that again, because I am just so good at video games today. Gotta follow the armor bonuses. I've been misled by the armor bonuses. The real way out is here. And here we are, at the final level. Well, that's just fantastic. As I said before, Knee Deep in the Money 2 is exponentially less plot-driven than the first one. And I don't know what the name of this song is, but I'm pretty sure the YouTube Content ID match will inform me in the future when I upload this. And for some reason, just a regular super shotgun instead of, you know, anything else. That hidden switch opens up this path to hidden goodies. And somewhere around here, there is a wall that I can walk through. Is this Smash Mouth? Huh. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. There's nothing really in this secret besides another in-joke. Anyways, here we have Mr. Chris and Black George Zimmerman. But let's get our software ready for the final boss. Can't really hear it at this moment in time, but the music is a MIDI of Come Out and Play by The Offspring, which I must say is an excellent touch for a final boss theme, despite the fact that you can't really hear it. Okay, now you can. And yeah, the final boss is George Zimmerman, with the sprite taken directly from one of Calm Person's WADs, which seems to alternate names depending on where you look at. It's either called Zimmerman Survival or Trayvon's Revenge. And I just beat the final boss while completely not paying attention to anything whatsoever, which is the hallmark of a great final boss. And now, Game of the Year, all years. And just had to get that in one more time, didn't you? This may look like the regular Doom enemy roll call, but you can see the imp overwritten with the face of one of Cam Bacon and Colin Person's friends, whose name is Ian. And you can see that the Barneys from earlier were in fact just overriding the demons. And those are about the only points of interest in this enemy roll call. Yeah, there's no secret maps or anything like there were in the first one, so only thing left to try out is invasion mode. Supposed to play with infinite ammo on, but I'm not going to because I'm just that much of a rebel. This is pretty much Baby Head Invasion from the first game, but with, you know, just regular weapons. It's more complicated, and yet also more simple. And as we can see here, he blatantly recycled the script for when you lose in the first one. Anyways, that was Knee Deep in the Money, Episode 2, and I hate you all very much. Goodbye.